Hi everyone, I'm gonna play this event, Luna 3 main event, titled Soulblazers Snowbound Journey. So we have um Varessa and Shilonen, and I guess this is in Dragon Spine. I'm excited. From the invitation letter, you and Paimon learn that a unique event is being held in Mondstadt, the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. The two of you decided to go back and look in on the competition. So, yeah. Um, read the invitation letter. Um, Perseverance, courage, speed. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge is about to begin. This is the one race challenge that every serious runner dreams of. The ultimate proving ground for one's abilities. Armed with perseverance, courage, and speed, runners will hit the trails of Dragonspine, overcoming complex terrain and bone-chilling weather to reveal their true mettle. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge is about to kick off this year's event. We'll see teams from Natlan, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt vying for the winner's crown. What about Fontaine? Well, Fontaine is missing. So, that is kind of funny. Um, Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge Organizing Committee. Oh, wait. If you're a runner confident and feeling up to the challenge, then this race is for you. We also welcome all fans to attend and show their support. Okay, I forgot to say that. To read that. Go to arena.
It's a flyer for a competition! The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. Huh, never heard of this before.
Okay.
International means there's gonna be people from all over Tibet taking part. Sounds like fun! We should check it out if we have time.
Apparently, Fontaine is not included, and I wonder why.
Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen Dragonspine this busy before. Wait, look! It's Amber!
Oh, I miss this Dragon Spine. Who do I see? Who do I see? I just see Amber. Oh. Wait, this is so good. I love the environment. I love the surrounding. Okay, I think this is how I'm gonna start. We don't get cold.
Hey there, Amber!
Hey, where's Eula, huh?
Ah! Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again.
Bro, we just see each other. Last version. Hi Amber, what are you up to?
Oh, I was just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume.
Nope. We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
I go where the fun is. I was hoping we might run into some old friends.
Well then, you've come to the right people. Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon.
Wait, we know Heinz, right? We already know him. I've seen him before.
Field Officer Hines, First Company, Knights of Favonius. It's an honor to meet you both.
First company. Okay.
The contest hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets. Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale.
Springvale.
More specifically, Hines and I are in charge of registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support.
Okay. Diona?
So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
We can always count on you. We'll be delighted to spectate.
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from Natlan. It's sure to be an exciting few days.
What about Fontaine, bro?
Oh, Natlan? I think I know who you mean.
I bet. Is Mualana here?
If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair of horns on her head. Also, she has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her.
Aww.
The way she relishes her food, it puts everyone else in the mood to eat too.
Damn.
Then there's the girl with the stripy yellow and black tail. It's so fluffy and cute. But she seems super cool though. I wouldn't dare call her cute to her face.
Of course, it's Amber.
Okay, those definitely sound like people we know.
Veresa and Shilonen. We should go say hi.
Oh, no way! You know them?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole stash of comic books with them.
Who's that? Who's that lady?
Paimon sees it. We'll go check it out later. Thanks, Amber.
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their comic books from me? Their team's always talking about the comics they read, and it's gotten me kind of curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to us.
The Shining Warriors take the stage. Part 1. Can I talk to them now? Can I talk to them now? What about Amber?
You know when the contest starts, right? Don't forget to come and watch on the day.
Yes. Heinz.
We're still setting up the course. If you were hoping to take a look around, I'm afraid now's not the time.
Why are you so serious? Oh,
Hello. Are Marissa and Shilonen around?
Ah, so you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Traveler? I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you.
Alrighty, how's the thesis coming along? Have we met? Alrighty, that sounds familiar.
Don't even go there. Please. I'm supposed to be on vacation here.
Is she the one teaching the kid? Is she the one? And what do you call this? Not People of the Springs. Not Signs of the Canopy. Children of Echoes. I think she's there, and we have like daily commissions with her.
However much I want to finish my thesis, I'm only human. I've been fighting a losing battle with it recently. Right now, I feel completely defeated by it. It's knocked me to the ground, and I'm just gonna lie here until I'm ready to get up and face it again. Until then, I'm begging you, please, please don't bring up my thesis.
Bruh.
Wow. We've run into so many people we know already. What a small world. Since we all know Marissa and Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We heard they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now. But if you're not in a hurry, you're welcome to stick around the camp and wait.
Sounds good. Your tents are really cool, by the way. Ah, and there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned.
Looks like Amber wasn't exaggerating. You're all big comic fans.
Oh yeah, a friend of ours mentioned that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her interested too. Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers? And so the truth comes to light.
What do you mean by that?
Intensity draws intensity. The strongest will surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written, and thus has it come to pass.
I love this guy.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
Yes?
And I, Tong Gang, will show you the light.
Okay.
The series you speak of is a Bible to us, the Legion of Soulblazers. And its name is the Soulblazer Saga.
Okay.
But what is a Soulblazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soulblazers?
I wasn't asking. I think you're hearing things.
Igong, answer me this. What are the founding tenets of the Legion of Soulblazers?
Answer you I shall. Tenet the first. If you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully naive.
Tenet the first.
Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
Okay.
We, the Legion, swear to follow the Soulblazers even unto death. Our motto is...
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear. I will always champion love and imagination.
Wait, now I'm second guessing who this girl is. Is she not the girl from the Children of Echoes? Because I fucking doubt. Alrani. Who is she? I forgot about her. So we saw her throughout the VAT. So she's not the Children of Echoes girly.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soulblazer 6, Shadow of Tenebrium. Why aren't you saying anything? Didn't that make you feel something? Like, light a fire in your heart? Not even a little spark?
I'm like, okay, we should play along.
Honestly? No. It was all kind of abstract. Paimon couldn't really follow.
Yeah.
This is a failure of immeasurable proportions.
You'd better stop lighting fires in people's hearts, or you'll burn them to a crisp.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen,
Oh,
we
so
have a
she's-
situation.
The vice captain.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need to know.
I'm completely lost. Can you explain?
Let me guess. Alrani and Tong Yigong said a bunch of stuff and it was all pretty baffling, right? Yeah, just think of it as them kidding around, like an inside joke you're not in on. They probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soulblazer saga, a comic book series published by the AI Publishing House. Also, every time you hear Legion of Soulblazers, think comic book fan club.
Okay. Soulblazer Saga.
Oh, okay. That clears everything up. Well, except, why did this fan club suddenly decide to meet in Mondstadt?
Well, beats me, but I'm sure they'll happily answer that question, with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama.
Then why are you here? The usual scathing accuracy.
I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like...
Because we are Soulblazers. The passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
Yeah, something like that. But more to the point, though, it was one of their members, Minnie, who suggested they hold their
Minnie?
next meeting here. The Dragon Spine cross-country contest? Yeah, was her idea, too.
Oh. Okay.
And after much consideration, they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it.
Who is Minnie?
And that's how the Legion of Soulblazers and I ended up here.
Okay. So, any chance I can borrow one of your comic books? Or can my friend come here and read them?
Absolutely! I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some like-minded people. Who's your friend? Where are they based?
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow, bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super friendly. I can run over a copy to her right now.
I'll come with.
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Veressa? She's over at the training grounds.
Won't you come with us?
Yeah, guess my nap will have to wait then. Okay, fine if you insist. Let's go. Veressa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day. But it is freezing out here. So it's time to call it.
Bro, I know Shilin wants to sleep so bad. It's so cold. Who is that?
Hey, Marissa! We've come to watch you train.
Wait, was that Paimon? Paimon, Traveler! I've missed you guys so much!
That is so cute. You shouldn't tell Veressa about the events.
So
So
Alrani
far.
and Igong were just quoting lines at you? A way to make a first impression.
Exactly! Their whole conversation was like a closed loop. Even Paimon couldn't find a way in.
Okay.
If it were me, I would have started with,
Maximum power!
That doesn't exactly welcome people into the conversation either. Especially not when they see you hoisting Minnie up into the air and spinning her around in circles the first time you all meet up, before anyone's even said a word.
Oh, crumbs! Yeah, now I think about it, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, we all kind of knew each other, but only through writing letters and trading illustrations. That was our first time meeting in person. I just got overexcited when I recognized Minnie. Couldn't help myself.
Hold on. You two traveled here together, right? So, why did you say the Legion of Soulblazers and I when you were introducing everyone earlier?
Aren't you part of their team?
No, it's because I'm not a member of their fan club. Nepeka is. I'm sort of standing in for her.
Oh, why? Nepeka? How's she doing these days?
Yeah, pretty good. She's eating, getting enough sleep, and doing well in her studies. Hooked on comic books, though. And that's where Minnie comes in. They're, pen pals. Nepeka's always telling me how amazing Minnie is. She's such a great artist, knows how to make comic book props, gives the best life advice.
I love how she's like a mom slash sister now.
Honestly, she made her sound more like a mom than a peer, so I was pretty surprised when I got her and found out that nope, Minnie's actually pretty young. Anyway, when Nepeka heard that Minnie had suggested a cross-country contest on Dragonspine, she wanted to join in.
But what happened? Why are you here instead?
But she's in no condition for extreme sports,
Oh.
and, well, she knows it. So instead, she asked me to go represent her at the contest and say hi to Minnie while I'm here.
Why not just ask Vanessa? So like, you know.
And I'd been preparing to go traveling for a while anyway, so we figured we'd team up.
And before I knew it, I'd inexplicably ended up with the title of vice captain.
I mean,
Well, yeah. You were the obvious choice. You're clearly captain material, and, you know, the best vice captains are the ones you can turn to and say, keep this up. I know you'll make captain one day.
You could also argue that the person who is clearly captain material should be made captain, but hey, what would I know? Never mind. I refuse to get drawn into that whole discussion. Anyway, I'm mostly here to buy souvenirs for Nepeka. Oh, it's like a Soulblazer themed,
Merch!
Oh, okay, merch, I guess. Basically badges, novelty notepaper with character art, reprints of old comics, painted
Damn.
wooden character cutouts. What's with that look, Vanessa? Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just kind of strange hearing you talk all about that merch with such a straight face. The
Why
thought
not?
of Shilonen, the master craftswoman, carrying boxes of merch back home to Natlan? It's such a funny image.
bro.
That's a pretty long list, too. Did Nepeka really ask for all that?
She wants it
no,
herself.
she'd never ask other people to buy gifts for her. It's not in her nature. But based on what I know about her, I'm sure she'll appreciate some, merch. I still prefer souvenirs, personally, but
Oh, definitely! Nepeka will be over the moon! You really understand her, Shilonen. You're like her older sister.
close enough. I mean, we are technically family, although we haven't known each other long, so I can't claim to understand her that well. I'm still learning.
That's so sweet.
Push up. I mean, Vanessa, I finished my push-ups.
That makes 4 sets, right? Good job! Time for a breather. Minnie, I'd like to introduce you to the Traveler and Paimon. They're friends of me and Shilonen. We met in Natlan.
Wait. Blonde hair, flying companion. Are you Mondstadt's honorary knight?
Pleased to meet you, you know me? I mean, well,
Wow. I can't believe I get to meet you in person. I heard about you from my older brother. He works at the tavern, so he hears all the local gossip from the customers. Apparently, you go from nation to nation, making a huge name for yourself each time? Like a real-life comic book hero. So cool. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Of all the adventures you've had, which is the most memorable?
I love her. Considering the present company, you like her account somewhere in that land.
Wow! Incredible! Sounds like Fiatena's homeland is just as magical as in the stories.
Fiatena. I love her design, the NPC.
Oh, you have no idea. Where I'm from, in the Collective of Plenty, we live right next to a huge volcano. And when it erupts, it sends fireballs shooting all over the place. Super dangerous, obviously, but it's the perfect place for hero training.
I mean,
You know how much I've always wanted to take a trip away from Mondstadt? Just get away and see the outside world.
You totally should. Mondstadt's supposed to be the land of freedom, right? So, what's stopping you?
oh my god. Oh my god. When she said,
You know how much I've always wanted to take a trip away from Mondstadt? Just get away and see the outside world.
it's a giving a Diridith and her NPC model, Diridith.
It's just... If the Honorary Knight's journey is anything to go by, it sounds so daunting. Surely you gotta be really tough to keep pressing on through so many dangers. I just don't know if I'm up to it.
Bruh. I mean, no one's up to it.
The Traveler sets a pretty high bar for toughness, that's for sure. But you know, we each make our own journey at our own pace.
That is true.
So stay strong and soldier on. Just like Fiatena. In moments of doubt, following her example will never lead us astray.
You're right. Okay, I won't give up. If nothing else, I have to make good on the deal with my parents. Train hard and get a good race time.
Oh, okay.
A deal with your parents? You didn't mention that before.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You'll be fine. I do the same thing with my coach Yan-san. Before every competition, I promise her I'll get a better result than the last time. You can never know for sure how it'll go, but sometimes having that pressure can really help with motivation. That being said, you can't forget to have fun. Don't lose sight of that. It's the whole reason you organized this Dragonspine meetup in the first place.
you're right. Still, this is a competition. Sure, I might not win, but I still want to be proud of my result.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to kick some butt in this contest, then let's get back to training.
Sure. Watch out, Varessa. This time, I'm gonna keep up with you.
Enough. You only just finished training. Bressa, I'm sure you're still raring to go, but Minnie, you have to rest if you want to recover.
But I'm fine.
Your stomach begs to differ. Sounds like it's time to eat.
Yep. You gotta eat hard to train hard.
I love that Shilonan is on sister mode. It's like Inipeka and her. It's sweet. Don't undereat or don't overtrain. And don't overtrain.
It's true. Diet is an essential part of any training program. I can share Coach Yan-san's special recipes with you. You'll wake up tomorrow bursting with energy. Guaranteed.
Really? What about the local food in Mondstadt, though? Any idea what would make a good post-workout meal?
I'm not too sure, but you can never go wrong by listening to your stomach.
That is true.
I think start with a meat natto, then move on to a grilled fish and mint sauce, a few tacos, some stuffed and mashed potatoes, wash it down with a grain fruit meat soup, then finish it off with an apple roly-poly for dessert.
Damn. She is a connoisseur.
What? All that for one person?
Yup. Open your mind and stomach, relish the delicious flavors, and before you know it, you'll demolish everything.
We're still setting up the course. If you were hoping to take a look around,
Oh, we're almost back at the camp. After what Shilonen was saying earlier, let me give this to you before I forget. Here, the Soulblazer Saga Volume 2. I figured other people might want to read it, so I made sure to bring some extra copies.
Okay. Is that Vietena?
Unfortunately, it looks like I somehow forgot to pack Volume 1 in my luggage. Shame. It's always best to start from the beginning when you're trying to get your friends into a new comic series. Anyway, take a look in your free time, see what you think. I really hope you like it. It would be so cool to have an awesome person like you in the fan base.
Thanks, I'll take a look when I get a chance. I get the chance.
All right. We're gonna meet back up with the others. Come hang out with us again soon, okay?
Bro, it's cold, bro. It's cold there.
Whatever
Ooh.
happened to the
Oh,
best
it's Vietena.
defense is a good offense. Wanjiru, what are we waiting for?
Okay. Is Vietena, I think, oh wait, Vietena is a historical figure for sure. But I didn't, thought that she's on the same timeline as Wanjiru.
Patience, Vietena. Timing is everything. Our victory depends on it.
There he is!
That looks
Wanjiru is
so...
right. This is your first lesson, Vietena. How to decide when the moment is right.
That is so... She looks so sick.
The leader of this horde of monsters has now shown himself. Defeating him is the key to turning the tide. Now the real battle can begin. Vietena, are you ready?
I miss her voice so much.
This is what we've been waiting for. Come on!
Wanjiru tells me this is Vietena's first battle.
If she gets scared, she can hide behind us.
Damn.
You guys are underestimating her.
Quit joking around, guys. Yes, this is my first battle, but I'll make it one to remember. The Pyro Archon will face down the leader while we mop up the minions. That's the plan, right? There's no backing out now. Let's do this!
Why did it have to end there? Vietena and her buddies fought an amazing battle. Paimon really wants to see what happens next. Let's go meet up with Paressa and her team when we get the chance. We can ask them what happens in the next volume.
Is that it? The Shining Warriors take the stage. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, oh my god, the UI is so sick. The Soulblazers saga is a historical fantasy comic series based on Natlan's local legend, is now available in a collector's edition. Heroes assemble their brilliance shining brightest when destinies collide, forging a path for future generations with their lives through the crucible of fierce battle. Oh, okay, so apparently it's not real. The thing that we saw earlier, it's just a historical fantasy comic, so maybe it's real or not. I really don't know if Vietnam is within the, like, you know, the timeline of other heroes. Okay, who are these? Ooh, I don't get cold. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the NPCs. Self-confident Sumeru contestant. This climate is so much better than the desert, and the food here is not that bad either. Okay. Well, leisurely Springvale contestant. It's not about winning, it's about taking part. Okay. Deeply suspicious leeway contestant. Leeway contestant training in martial arts. We're here for a cross-country relay race. We should be out on the course checking things out. What good will it do us to sit here meditating? Do not panic. Great trials must be faced with calm spirit. Meditation is training for the mind. Oh, a book. But it's not the book that I... Anything? Okay, this one. Okay. Exasperated Inazuman contestant and confused Inazuman contestant. It's so easy to get lost in this mountain. I almost missed the turning for the camp. You can't blame that on the mountain. Yes, it's not the easiest terrain to navigate. But you have no sense of direction. Heck, you can barely find the toilet in your own home. Okay, I don't need to know that. Oh, these are the Fontaine people. Fontainian contestant sneezing. Fontainian contestant shaking from the cold. Achoo! Ugh, how is it so cold here? I thought Mondstadt had a gentle climate. Achoo. Dude, it's a snowy mountain. Of course it's gonna be cold. Girl. That is true. And I see crystal fly. Who am I gonna talk to again? Bro, this is a lot. Oh. Okay. Mr. Honorary Knight, over here, over here. Clee just made new friends. Wanna come play with us? Sure. They taught us a new game called Snow Trace. The rules aren't hard, it's just a very special kind of hide and seek. Oh, Klee, Yao Yao, and Sayu, so you've all become friends. So we need Yao Yao to introduce Chi Chi. From the name alone, this game sounds like an upgraded version of Wind Chase, huh? Paimon can't wait to play with you, hide and seek. Awesome! I'd love to meet Klee's new friends too. Achoo! Even though it isn't that cold at the camp, I'm still feeling a little sleepy. Are my eyes playing tricks on me or do I see Traveler and Paimon? Your eyes are working perfectly fine. That's Traveler and Paimon, alright? Hey there, Yao Yao. Hey there, Sayu. Want to play hide and seek? Good idea. Once we get moving and start having fun, we don't doze off that easily. And didn't that awfully serious Miss Sumair say that spending more time in the Snowy Mountains would be good for your scale, Sayu? Oh, I can't believe you guys remember that. Alright. But if I lose to my peers or even to that super Ninken, slacking off is going to get a lot more difficult in the future. Looks like I'm really going to have to pull up my socks on this trip. And don't you worry, I came up with a new goulash recipe using Jeyun chili and ground pepper, and I just made some. Take a few bites of it before you start. I promise you won't feel cold at all during the game. That sounds great. Hang on, I'll have a whole bowl first. Paimon wants some too. Alright then, let's get our game of hide and seek started here in the Snowy Mountains. Hey, the whole mountain's covered in snow. It's a perfect hiding spot for Paimon. Okay, this is a snow trace event. Two sides. Okay, I know that one. I know that one. Oh, so it's like a Dead by Daylight. Yao Yao. Traveler, shall we play Snow Trace together? Did you come all the way to watch the competition, Yao Yao? Not exactly. Well, it was kind of a coincidence. Shangling will be hosting a golden-haired lady wearing a big golden-haired lady? Wearing a big chef's hat who's visiting from afar, so she's busy preparing fresh and interesting dishes. Oh, I was like, golden-haired lady from Liyue? No, it's Escoffier. While chatting with Yanfei, she suddenly realized she never tried mixing Liyue and Mondstadt cuisine together, so she decided to come to Mondstadt to look for new recipes. But recently, Wanmin restaurant has been super busy, so she couldn't come herself. That's why I'm tagging along with Yanfei to go in her place. Master said I should think of it as a little adventure for me. And that with Yanfei taking care of me, she doesn't have to worry at all. How's your journey going? It was amazing. Besides picking up local recipes from the restaurants, I also visited the huge Knights of Avonius library and borrowed some more advanced books on Mondstadt cooking theory. When we get back, I'll remind Shangling to study them carefully. I'm sure she'll come up with amazing new dishes, the kind that'll make your jaw drop. But you know, it's not just about recipes and books. What most precious is something you can't really put a value on. Master always says traveling the world and making lots of friends is one of the life's greatest joys. This time I got to meet Klee Sayu and it made me so happy. Klee's bombs are so powerful. They're perfect when my spear isn't enough to handle lots of bad guys at once, and they're great for practicing dodging too. So you can you can really build out your basic skills, bro. Of course, it's perfect for dodging because if it hits you, you're dead, man. Of course, for regular fighters, they can be a bit dangerous, but Klee understands that, and she always makes sure no one's nearby before using her bomb. She's really thoughtful. And Saya's camouflage skills are so good. I'd never seen techniques like that for hiding yourself before. In Lewis Legends, martial artists who master these skills and move unseen often become silent heroes, striking against wrongdoers without a trace. Next time I visit, I'd like to bring Chichi along. I have a feeling the four of us would get along really well. Yes. Do you like Monstad's food? Absolutely. What surprised me is that some flavors actually feel quite familiar, like the northern smoked chicken. It has a comforting similarity to Liyue cuisine. Oh, and I also found out something interesting in one of the books I borrowed for Shangling. It mentioned that Mondstadt used to have a tradition of making specially pickled sour vegetables. Just from the description and the way it's made, it's similar to a Liyue specialty master once told me about. She said that miners at Blackcliff Forge really loved it. What an interesting coincidence. When I go back, I'll bring along some Mondstadt dishes that keep well. Next time we go on a picnic with Chi-Chi's, she can try them too. And of course, I'll prepare a special portion just for you. I've heard so many legendary stories about you here at Mondstadt. You'll probably know the traditional dishes inside out by now. So I'll put on my thinking cap and try combining Ching's stir fry with Mondstadt's ingredients. Just to give you a little surprise. Girl, if you're on, let's say, fucking Twitter and you do that, they're gonna burn you alive. Bro. Okay. Next is next is Yoimiya. Mika. I'm gonna go with Mika. No, I'm gonna go with Yoimiya. Boldern. Wrestler with a strong core. Okay. Yoimiya. Miss Bang, is your lower back still hurting? I'm good now. That hot compress worked like a charm. Hehehe. To make a hot compress like this, you have to heat the wet bandage with slow burning gunpowder for just the right amount of time, or you might end up setting it on fire. Only Yoimiya would come up with a way to warm up bandages like that. Hold on a second, look who's here. Our hero both in name and deed, and his little white companion. Is this part where a woven scroll comic scene unfolds right in front of me? Hey, are you helping patch her up? Have you just been through battle? Oh please, don't worry about me. I was just wandering about in the wild looking for some new top opponents to practice against. Miss Yoimiya here was really a great help to me when I accidentally hurt my back and tumbled down the hill like a snowball. Oof, that sounds painful. Painful. To quote the Soulblazers saga, I'm merely a warrior who happened to pass by. And now we can make that free mercenary. We can make that a free mercenary. The knights have granted me permission to take action and deal with monsters as I see it. Sounds like there are still monsters lurking then. We'll have to act with caution since there are civilians in the area too. Things don't look so good. Should we contact knights and ask for reinforcements? True, we can afford to be careless, but the situation isn't that urgent yet. The knights have already cleared out the monsters around the International Cross Country Challenge venue, and there are only a few stragglers wandering about at this point. And honestly, there are quite a few adventurers competing in the challenge who can hold their own anyway. They have a strength, skill, and courage. No, it was perseverance on the letter. If we treat them like we do the regular folks, they might end up feeling insulted instead. So, in line with usual practice at the Adventurers Guild, we're treating this as a trial and we've formed a team on the spot to deal with those monsters. And that's exactly what the Trial of Valor is about, clearing monsters, emulating various objects, combat styles, and transcending your own limits. Now, that's the kind of thinking you'd expect from the Collective of Plenty. Then I definitely want to be part of this. I'm not missing out on this either, that's for sure. Awesome! It's been a while since I last saw you in action, Traveler. I'm really excited to see your skills now. I wonder what kind of fireworks can I compare your dazzling moves to. Bold Bang Bouldern. How are you feeling today, boss traveler? Wanna show us how it's done? What kind of work do you do, my friend? Me? Working for you. Ah, don't be so surprised. I mostly help out Vera's shop, hauling goods when we're out on business, and keeping an eye on the warehouse when we're back. But Veresa did say if the great hero ever needs it, the whole fruit stand and the orchard are yours to call on. So in a way, I'm part of your support team too. Okay. I like how she said that. But when I went to Fontaine on business, I really did send you my resume. Don't know if you remember that. I don't actually. If you still remember, that alone would be an honor. And if you don't, then next time you visit the Collective of Plenty, I'll treat you to a glass of Sky Split Gem Bloom grapefruit juice. Maybe then you'll remember me. I don't remember her sending us a resume. Mural Maniac and Amika, Graffiti Alliance Guru in Chief. Wow, young knight, looks like you've brought our great hero over. It's our honorary knight and the helper in white. Greetings. Why would she call Paimon helper in white? Mika and a friend from Natlan? What are you guys doing here? We're here to get the word out about something called the Sorry Scout. We think it's something adventurers will find really useful. It combines the mechanical core of the scouting body and Amber brought back from Sumeru, and with the adorable appearance of the little Sarian toy my friend from Natlan gave me. I love how the scouting body is, like they kind of like this event is connected to the last event, which is it's tickling my ears, my brain. I rather scouting buddy. Oh yeah, Paimon remembers. Just like the scouting buddies from Sumeru, the Saru Scout can be used to perform monster recon and survey familiar terrain. But due to our focus being on the latter, the Sorry Scout is designed with greater emphasis on controllability and precision of movement. Are you interested in taking on the test flight or honorary night? That was a very serious introduction. There's no need to be so formal. Huh? Perhaps I was a little bit nervous just now. That must be it. I could swear I was more relaxed around you before. It's just that I've been hearing so many stories about you from friends in other nations lately. Your deeds are getting more and more exceptional. Every time I think about how I need to be helpful and not get in your way, I can't help but tense up again. That's such a Mika thing to say. You're doing very well, honorary young knight. Sometimes in Natland, when a warrior from our tribe runs into traveler, they get so excited. They just started blabbering. I've even seen folks get so overwhelmed they can't get a single word out. As someone who works alongside traveler, You're basically a legend yourself. There's no need for you to be nervous, even when talking to our chief. That's right. You should have more faith in yourself, Mika. I've never really thought about it from that point of view before. Anyway, traveler, if you test out the Sorry Sorry Scout and find it makes the grade, then we'll know for sure that it's a reliable, adorable mechanism that can be a big help to all sorts of adventurers. I'm so sleepy. I want to sleep. I'm a bit of a testing expert. Let's see what the Sorry Sorry can do. Fantastic. Let me just make a few final tweaks and then you're good to go. We're ready now. All great here. Do you wish to take the Sorry Sorry Scout out on our test flight? Are you here for a contest too? You're giving me too much credit. I'm not strong enough to compete. I just stopped by to pick up some materials and do some recruiting, that's all. Ever since you and the Pyro are gone, not to mention all those brave warriors called the Great Crisis, the people of Notland have been able to travel. Our Grand Gravity Alliance has been expanding and recruiting talented artists from all over the world. I know the Graffiti Alliance. Graffiti is a form of expression. When it comes to specific styles, there are plenty of examples of people borrowing techniques from comic books. In fact, I've taken a few commissions drawing comics myself. Translating a highly dynamic scenes from paper to a wall is quite an achievement. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the people of Mondstadt adapt their distinctive art style into graffiti and display it on the walls and mountains. Of course, the most important thing is that everyone only creates graffiti in the areas permitted by the administrators. They should never intentionally damage the local scenery. Okay. How did you end up working with Mika? I'm so lucky to have met such a professional knight. As the Graffiti Alliance Guru-in-Chief, I registered the adventure with the Adventurers Guild early on to make it easier to conduct surveys abroad. That way, when I'm scouting for the suitable graffiti locations, I won't be arrested for looking suspicious. But the biting code of Dragonspine and its monstrous residents didn't seem impressed by my membership. They nearly turned me into a permanent IC exhibit. Thankfully, Mika found me and led me to safety, otherwise I might have been done for. Otherwise, it got me thinking there must be plenty of adventurers who've been stuck in similar situations. Even Mika agreed that surveying the terrain can sometimes be too dangerous, so we tossed some ideas back and forth until we came up with the Sorry Sorry Scout. Hopefully, once we've collected enough data, the Sorry Sorry Scout can go into mass production, helping more adventurers and future Graffiti Alliance members. So this is like back in Sumer event last version. I forgot to oh. Amber Yanpeg. That's what I'm saying. We figure it out. Yula detests rigid, stuffy people at most. You know, the kind with narrow-mindedness written all over their face. They always get stuck obsessing over the tiniest details, and when they do is to trip people up on every little step. Maybe they even wear a monocle and can go anywhere without a book in their hands. But when you take a closer look, you realize they haven't really read it though, and are just using it as prop. What they're really trying to do is put on a so-called intellectual aura and get a leg up on you before the conversation even starts. Haha, that was spot on. I can picture it already. Yanfei, Amber, now that's a duo Paimon's never seen before. Hey, what are you two chatting about? Is there someone you detest? Oh hey, Honorary Knight and Paimon, you're here. Yanfei and I were just discussing if we should have a few big bad snowman as Easter eggs in our game. Ooh, like the target that looks like a monsters? We were thinking that apart from the more typical monsters, we could also include some less traditional characters. Looks like Yanfei and I share too many similar ideas about the casting. Yanfei, didn't expect you to see here. What a pleasant surprise. I've never imagined you two would meet up. It's kind of amazing seeing you side by side. Paimon can tell right away you really click. Yeah, I'm really surprised to run into Traveler and Paimon in Mondstadt too. You know, this isn't actually my first time in Mondstadt. I've helped with several civil lawsuits here before. I think in Dormantport? Yeah. This time, Yao Yao and I had just finished up our work when I happened to hear about the opening of the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge, so I thought I'd check it out. As it turns out, after I reached the venue, I ran into Amber while asking for directions. We hit it off immediately, so I decided to come to try out the game Amber's managing and chip in with some suggestions. Heh, and in front of Eula is my friend too, and fun games are meant to be enjoyed together with other people. Want to give it a try, Honorary Knight and Paimon? This minigame is called Jade Pitching, and it's designed to help our guests from afar and wide to unwind and ease their stress. Yeah, let's practice our snowball fighting skills. It might come in handy in the future. And if we ever find ourselves bored with little to do, we can play to see who's better. The loser has to cook. In that case, I can peace out. I'm pretty good at throwing snowballs. Not really. Snowballs, fireballs, you know. All elemental projectiles have something in common. For someone as skilled in combat as you are, this should be a piece of cake. Oh, Yanfei. Traveler, ready to pack some snowballs and hurl them at the target? Are you having good time in Mondstadt? Of course, every time I come, there's always something new. Like this time, I finally got to meet Amber. I'd heard a lot about her from Eula before, and I love to make new friends. Of course, Eula. And that moment we met, I knew we'd get along really well. Amber spent a day with me, taking photos, visiting places and landmarks, and even trying out the special gliding route in Bright Crown Canyon. Yesterday, we camped out in the Soulblazers Mountains and got some tender fresh fish. And the tofu soup we made was absolutely delicious. I have to thank Amber for that. After I told Eula in a letter about coming to Mondstadt, Amber also heard about the news. She ordered some tofu that's hard to come by in Mondstadt from a merchant in advance, so when we went camping, the ingredients were as good as what you'd get at a restaurant. I wanna try the tofu fish soup. And that kind of trip sounds fun too. That's easy. Next time, let's pick a day when Eula stopped working overtime and the four of us can go camping together. It'll be so much fun. How's your work? How's your work been? Everything's going great. I just wrapped up a meditation between merchants over tea resale profits. A classic case, didn't take too much effort. Work finished up faster than I expected, so I even had time to visit the library with Yao Yao and picked out some new books. The Knights of Avonius has a complete different vibe from the one in Ministry of Civil Affairs or any bookstores back in Liyue. I found the full set of The Evolution of Laws in the Northern Continents from my reading list, and with Amber's help, got all the paperwork done. I've got it checked out for a whole year. Yao Yao found the books she was looking for as well. While chatting with elegant librarian, she even made a new friend. What a fruitful day. So Yao Yao made friends with Lisa? They're probably trying out a brand new hide and seek game right now. I read the rules and found it very interesting. You should check it out. Oh, okay. So a gift from your publishing house. Oh my god, we're okay. Wait, Sayo is here. Traveler, you're so full of energy. Don't you ever need to rest? Did you enjoy your trip to Dragon Spine, Sayo? If you don't count Sumire's training sessions, the work part was actually pretty relaxed. Ah, I forgot to tell you, Sumire's the new inspector. She was leading this Shumatsuban mission. Ah, okay, so it's Japanese. To Dragon Spine. And honestly, she kept a closer eye on me than any shrine maiden ever has. Earlier, they sent some people to practice in some kind of war game simulation to gain experience, I guess. Then the representative named Kuromaro returned with a bunch of reports. He got support from some higher ups and started contacting Hatamoto everywhere to roll out new training methods. Even the Shumatsuban got swept up in it. Though I don't really get all the details, but the Yuhu art isn't even suited for head-on combat. Why do they have to push me so hard? It's so pointless. The most I can do is teach their new Ninken, that little Goromaru, how to hide better and nap anywhere, anytime. Oh, so they made you do extra training, but you don't seem busy right now, huh? I've gotta thank Klee and Yao Yao for this. When we first got to Mossad while handling paperwork at the Knights of Favonius, Klee got curious about detail on my outfit and asked me a bunch of questions. Then she invited me to this camp where we found Yao Yao. After a couple rounds of hide and seek, we became friends. And Klee has her own little Spark Knight sounds, own title. Spark Knight. Sounds pretty impressive, doesn't it? Yeah, I still wonder why Noelle isn't a knight. The intel says that anyone in the Knights of Avonius with special title is basically captain level. Even their masters just call the Lion Fang Knight. So I guess they're kind of on the same level. That means Klee's probably just as strong as their master, or her words count just as much. Wait, is that really how it works? Well, I mean, technically that kind of makes sense. Anyway, that's how Sumire sees it. She totally respects Klee. The moment Klee said she wanted to play with me, Sumire didn't dare pull me away for training anymore. When I'm with Klee and Yao Yao, I feel really at ease. People always mistake me for being their age, but that's fine. I get more snacks and gifts, and that's a different kind of happiness. So like, they're not. So she's quite older. If only the boat ride here wasn't long, I could get enough sleep every day. Maybe I'd visit Klee more often. Oh my god. Sumire. So, are you ready to challenge the Froststorm Nawa Churl? Oof. Then focus on your training. You'll be able to do it one day. Soon, at the martial arts tournament, you'll have your own first chance to show what you've got. As the newest generation of the Shumatsuban's Ninken, I believe you'll go further than any of your predecessors. Of course, that's not all about combat. It's not all about combat. Your tracking skills needs work too. Your next goal is to find the Master Sayu while she's hiding and napping in less than 5 times. In less than 5 times the time Miss Kaidonana took. Think you can handle that? Whew. Damn. I am sleepy. I wanna sleep. Bro, I'm here. What happened, man? Why you look so down?
Morning. Wait, you finished it? Wow, that was so quick!
Bruh. It's just a few, panels. I want to know more. I want to understand the whole story.
So you two have been won over by Fiatena's infectious charisma? It was but a matter of time.
From what we read, it seemed like the Soulblazers were a group of Natlanese heroes who fought against monsters.
But like, it's Mawiga and the 6 heroes plus Fiatena.
Also, Mawika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soulblazer saga is based on historical
Oh my
events?
god. I was just asking about this.
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters are based on real people.
Oh, okay. So they're within same time frame.
But of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history textbook.
The Soulblazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? To protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soulblazers was Fiatena. She is our hero, our role model.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. She fights with real passion. But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatena's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness, and so on. No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope.
Okay.
Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Along the way, she became friends with a group of fellow warriors who stuck with each other through thick and thin. Fiatenna! She's my hero.
This story really means a lot to her.
She seems truly inspired.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced. And suddenly, my own problems don't seem so insurmountable after all.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis approved one day.
Aw, Veressa. You bet I will. Trifling thesis, you are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped into shape.
So, now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
I mean, we can.
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woes. Whatever comes our way, we have each other, and we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
Damn. Paimon sold.
In that case, Paimon's in!
I'm going into.
Yes! Welcome, welcome!
Captain, what about the welcome ceremony? Or have you forgotten our traditions?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Find a nice open space and wait for me there. I'll just go grab something from the camp.
Now so time for tears.
Here. This is a good spot.
Alrani, do you have any idea what Veressa's fetching from the camp?
Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
Relic? Ooh.
I'm here! Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way. Here, take this. It's a Fiatenna mask. I made it myself.
That's so cute.
Thanks! Huh? Isn't this the mask you wear in combat?
That's right! Fiatenna used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all! The floor is yours!
But isn't it quite cold? There's sheer cold here, man. We're gonna die.
The tale of the Soulblazers saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses. This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatenna wears during the story.
Oh.
This one is my favorite of them all.
And it's the most simplest of them all.
At one point, Fiatenna goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles. But her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback. In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
Oh! This ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
But like we only have one though.
Oh! Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soulblazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs.
Wait, we have to shout it out?
Yeah. Just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal. Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can. When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Now, repeat after me.
Okay.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Oh? His voice.
I will always champion love and imagination.
Bro, how did you get there?
I will always champion love and imagination!
Great! Soulblazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
Nice!
I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong today.
Igong.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Vice Captain, shall we call it a day?
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Attention, Soulblazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce two new additions to the Legion of Soulblazers. The Traveler and Paimon!
The pleasure's all mine. I will always champion love and imagination.
Alright! Induction complete! Now we're officially Soulblazers!
Ah, welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Congratulations.
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
Girl, you need to. You guys need to sleep, rest. I don't know.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
I love the animation of this lady.
Since it's a 4-person relay, we gotta rehearse every stage.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Bro, this guy's nose is so prominent.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Ah, okay. Here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into a team-building event. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toasty and warm by the time we're done. What do you say, Traveler?
Me? Join you for training? Running training?
Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
Paimon thoughts? Get those legs moving for once.
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should waste some time. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
All right, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join you instead. As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I'm down to keep training.
Girl, I think you need to rest.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
Oh.
Okay, keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
Oh.
This track forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections. Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have plenty of places for wildlife and wild monsters to hide. I'll politely ask them to leave us alone.
Polite. Vanessa! Oh, I want her so bad.
Glad that's taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're jogging the same course as us, right? They should be here any minute. Let's wait for them. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm just gonna say, Minnie is being so expressive in this event quest. It's an event quest. I mean, all she do is just like, you know, like gasping, or like, you know, being tired, being you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But like her what do you call this, movement is very expressive.
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
I still think I need more practice.
You don't look so good, bro. Why don't you take a rest, Minnie?
The course goes into an uphill climb from here. It's gonna get pretty tough.
It's fine.
No,
I'll keep
bro.
going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag the team down.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first. Results are second.
Thanks, Vanessa. I do appreciate it, but the thing is...
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I'm guessing it's something to do with that? I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So, what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Vanessa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot about me growing up. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them. They think I need to be more realistic, get a real job. But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but I'm no good at anything else.
Bro, that is a lot of things that you can do. Like, that's a lot already. Don't be so hard on yourself.
It's like, no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world. But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. I'm sure they don't believe I can do it. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Kochian-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high standards. And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for her tribe. As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right? I'm confident we can do that.
Veressa.
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to pay for my artwork.
You need commissions, man. Commissions.
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Yeah.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, who painted this? It's incredible work. If you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later. For now, I think you need to stay here and get some rest.
Thanks, both of you. I'll make sure to rest properly.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. Might as well finish out the track.
Ew.
You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
What's this? Oh, it's the C3. I want her so bad.
We made it to the relay point. Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day. But at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. People should be able to practice without incident. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training?
I've still got some gas in the tank. Let's go back to and meet up with Minnie.
Awesome. Then let's get back to it. Whew. The next section looks even harder. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what Kochian-san would say. Her advice is always spot on.
What happens when you go back, though?
This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track.
What happens when you go back? I'm curious.
Headbutt! Watch out for that pit! Don't fall in!
I almost fell.
Running late again!
I want her so bad. Do I risk it? Oh my fucking god. No, I'm not gonna.
Time to roll! There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. but it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over. What? What? We made it to the relay point of Section 2. That's today's training target officially smashed. We just need to check out Sections 3 and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain.
The day is young. You wanna climb to the summit?
Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top. Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together? Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Igong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Ether's eyes. It's so. Ether's face is so fucking funny.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on.
Yeah, you also need those, and
Wow, the
Caressa,
time's really
and me.
flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon. Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like. Don't let me down, Mondstadt Library.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Varessa are already inside.
Talk to everyone. This one first, because
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teens.
ooh, ooh, I feel like is there something wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soulblazer Saga on the same shelf as The Boar Princess?
Sir?
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wanwen Bookhouse.
What are you reading, Igang?
The Soulblazers Saga Armored Assault Volume 1. Ah! The Soulblazers spin-off!
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soulblazer universe.
His face is pretty detailed, I'm not gonna lie.
It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber.
Damn.
And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soulblazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Yai Publishing House. I gotta say, though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soulblazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel. So much to keep track of.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me fall for it every single time.
Me too. Yigong, Which book are you gonna borrow?
Just this one. Armored Assault, Volume 1. Can't beat the classics.
Then I want to talk to Shilonan.
I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air, plus the chairs look really comfy. Whoever runs this library has great taste.
I mean, I wholeheartedly agree. Lisa is a woman of exceptional taste.
Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library? I don't see any staff anywhere.
Because, you know.
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Faressa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material written all over it.
Does it though?
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon naps.
Well, she's already.
Whoa, that was fast. 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light.
Her work can catch up with her here. Maybe that makes it easier for her to relax.
Guess so. Happy napping, Shilonen.
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
It's not like her to slack off. Maybe she went out to find some villagers for her research.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret base. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink. This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soulblazer saga. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really friendly. She's shared some of her snacks with me before.
Wow, amazing! Snacks. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home. Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read it out for them. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit. It's more fun reading them together with friends.
You think so? How does that work, though? Because everyone reads at a different pace, right?
Like a audio book.
It works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then read some more. Beats reading in silence. Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nod-Krai reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soulblazers saga!
Oh, so she didn't know Shilonen pre-Natlan arc?
We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soulblazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired, she just laid down in between me and Nod-Krai and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Napeka too. I hope I can visit Natlan one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest, your parents will have to respect your wishes. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking, and you're gonna go on that trip.
I'll do my best.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's been too long.
We were hoping we'd catch you, but you were on your break, so we just went ahead.
That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. She looks like she's having a wonderful nap. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
Of course. Yes.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, yeah, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with Divinity. You have very good taste in books.
Along with Divinity.
Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry. Okay.
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your books.
Lisa checks out the books handed over and sees you all the door. So, okay.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this morning.
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local. Any recommendations on where to get a
Sarah.
late lunch?
Good hunter. Something.
How about Good Hunter? Their steaks are really good.
Oh, I am so down. I'm craving a plate full of meat right now.
Yigong, don't tell me you caught a cold again.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on, let's go.
Everyone loves Good Hunter. My family eats here all the time. It's a little small, though. We'll probably have to split the group across 2 tables.
Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just this once.
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
It smells so good. Meat stew? Seafood? Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get the ball rolling. Let's start with 30 plates each of tea break pancakes and flaming red bolognese, 7 bowls of calla seafood soup, and, 30 meat natos. As for appetizers, 12 apple roly-polies and 12 sauteed matsutake. Don't want to overdo it. Anyone else want to add something? Or we could just start there and add stuff later.
That's plenty. We can always order more if you want, if you need.
Looks like Beresa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh no, she can do it. She can handle
I
that.
promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking.
You're
Nothing
alone,
beats eating a
man.
nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
You're all alone. After a short wait. Okay, thanks, says Marissa before the.
No
Wait,
matter
tomorrow.
how many times I witness it, the Veressa versus food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away, and they can pack a punch.
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Fiatena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin. So all the more reason for us to eat our fill.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special, Fiatena versus Abyss Lecter, Battle of the Meat Feasters, right?
Wow, really plumbing the depths of obscurity here.
Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soulblazer saga, no matter where in the Soulblazer universe it comes from.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one, didn't they? Pure comedy. Can you imagine if that was based on a true story? An eating competition with an abyssal monster. Such a hilarious proposition.
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with ideas like that.
Wacky ideas are one thing, but what really blows my mind is the characterization process. The way they take historical figures like Fiatena and breathe new life into them as comic book heroes is just so impressive. Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. That's one of my favorite Fiatena quotes of all time.
That's from the Soulblazer Saga Volume 3. Just FYI.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soulblazer quote? Or a favorite plot point in general?
I think for me, it's the way they portray Fiatena's dream. Despite the endless numbers of monsters, and even when the Abyss seems like a never-ending threat, Fiatena never gives up fighting for her dream homeland. Maybe it is impossible, but if we don't try, we'll never know.
Oh, yeah. I love that line, too.
Volume 3 strikes again. FYI.
No matter what, Fiatena always stays true to her dreams. That's why she'll always be my favorite hero.
Same, but when I look at my own life, I wonder, will I ever have that same kind of tireless dedication? Following your dreams is so hard sometimes. I feel like I'm giving everything I have to give, but everyone around me is telling me, give up. It's not realistic. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even that good of an artist. I'm never quite happy with my work. Sometimes I get to thinking that I should just pack my pens and paper away and be done with it. Maybe life would be easier that way. But I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it. I'll be at the grocery store buying some cured meat or at home doing some chores, and I'll suddenly find myself thinking, I miss my art.
Well, let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm never painting again, and no, I gotta keep trying. Who am I kidding? I'll never have Fiatena's perseverance.
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Fiatena had days when she didn't feel like training or eating right. Having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing on repeat every day. To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you always carry it in your heart.
That is so sweet.
Sometimes you let yourself go, but it's okay. You can always get back on the wagon. If you lose muscle or stamina, you just build it back up again. The important thing is to keep that passion alive through all the ups and downs. As Fiatena said.
There is only one eternal power in this world. The power of love.
Exactly! From Volume 6, when Fiatena delivers the crushing blow to her enemies. You see? The important lessons stay with you.
Yeah. And they always will.
Here's to your dreams, here's to your passion.
Wait a sec! Veressa? When did you clear all those plates?
While everyone was talking. I guess Fiatena put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up!
Everyone grabs their cutlery and VA advice for fair remaining food. Something like that.
So full.
I can't eat another bite. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some of that food. There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp, everyone's free to do their own thing.
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Oh, Minnie, where
Patton.
have you been?
Oh yeah.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Patton?
Patton.
What is it? Is something wrong?
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once. Mom and Dad are worried.
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. We just got back and everyone was hungry, so we came to get some food. Mom and Dad should know about it, though. I told them I signed up for a cross-country contest and I'll be at Dragonspine practicing in the days leading up to it. They agreed and everything.
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. They agree at first, but then several days go by without seeing you, and now they're freaking out. It's always that way.
Now.
Oh! So, Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait, honorary knight?
Hey Patton.
Hey everyone, I'm Minnie's much older brother. When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept that one quiet.
Oh, well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training. I never had the chance to tell you guys.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend. We've been hanging out, training together. It's been super fun.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about, but don't let it take up all your time, okay? You gotta come home and check in once in a while. Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I get it. I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get there, I'll grab my luggage and head home.
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Otherwise, Mom and Dad will probably go all the way to Dragonspine looking for you. Sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day. I'd better get back to the tavern now.
Man, I almost forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm up in the tent.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
They see are suspicious. Chip. I'm not annoying.
I'd better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
Oh.
There you are, young lady.
Mom, Dad, you actually came.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home? I thought this was supposed to only last a couple of days, but you've been gone for most of the week.
I never said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that she'd be out during the days and come back home every night. Come on, it's time to go.
Okay, I'll just let my friends know. Hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight. See you tomorrow for training.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow as well. This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie.
I'm so sorry, but this this reminds me of when you're at your friend's house and suddenly your friend and their parents are arguing and you're like, this is awkward.
You've been out here for days on end. Don't you think you've had your fun? Besides, you're not built for this cold weather. Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child? It took the better part of a week to clear up. Your mother and I worried ourselves half to death about you.
What?
Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's friend, Veressa.
Ah, Veressa. How do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before. Thank you for keeping her company out here. Sorry, I would have brought a welcome gift if I'd known.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. I just wanted to say, this contest, it really means a lot to Minnie. We've been training together in preparation for it. Minnie's taking the training really seriously. Every day she starts earlier and finishes later than anyone else. Whether it's strength training or practicing out on the race course, she's been working the hardest out of everyone in our group. Didn't you make a deal with her? I heard that as long as Minnie gets ranked in the contest, you'll consider letting her do what she wants with her life? Her greatest wish is to work in the comic book industry, and she's putting so much work into it. Surely you don't want to see all her efforts go to waste.
We need an honorary night vouch. They'll agree for sure.
Of course not. But the thing is...
Mom,
That's enough! What's more important? Your comics or your health? I don't know how many times we've told you. It's great that you have a hobby, but you need to learn the difference between work and play.
Sir, no.
When's it going to stop, Minnie? When you ruin your health in the name of fun?
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us just want what's best for you. You're still young, and it's great that you have something you're passionate about. But at some point, you need to think about your future. I've seen your artwork, and I do think you have a wonderful talent. But being a comic book artist just isn't a stable career.
Ma'am, no. No. We're not gonna go there.
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh.
No.
I know how much
you guys
effort
are
you're putting
harsh.
into this. We both do. We really admire your determination. You're our daughter. And we love you so much.
No, bro. Do what you want, man. Minnie, do what you want.
But surely you can appreciate where we're coming from. Dreams are great. But at the end of the day, they don't put food on the table.
They do, apparently.
Mom, Dad, can we please continue this in private?
Yes, of course. Let's move over there.
Girl, I feel like she's gonna be rich with all those commission. Let's kidnap a Minnie and then like ooh. Miss talking parents at that versus seems very stern.
Oh, things got pretty intense with Minnie's parents there. Even Paimon didn't dare to interrupt.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's behalf again, but I didn't even know how to butt in. I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. They said they have her best interests in mind, expressed concern for her health, tried to comfort her, but the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I can't quite pinpoint what it was, though.
What about your parents, Barasa? Have they always supported you?
I mean, whether I'm training, eating, or heading to bed for a nap, they're all smiles. But Minnie's parents, Neither of them were smiling when they spoke to her just now. Their words were caring, but their tone was so angry. I don't understand it. It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. But then all her hard work will have been for nothing. What are we gonna do? I'm supposed to be Minnie's captain, but I feel powerless to help her.
I wasn't expecting Nepeka's gift for Minnie to come in handy so soon. I was planning to save it as a final surprise before we leave, but under the circumstances, it would be silly not to use it now.
You've got a plan, Shilonen? How do we fix this?
I can't put smiles on her parents' faces, but I think I can make sure Minnie gets to participate in the contest.
What do you mean?
That's not true. I promise, I would never.
Well, in that case, we can discuss this more back home.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something I'd like to discuss with the two of you.
You must be Vice Captain Shilonen. Minnie's mentioned you before. Is something the matter? If it's about the competition, don't worry. We'll let Minnie take part. But as we've just informed her, this will be her last time. We don't want her wasting any more time on worthless pursuits.
Gotcha. Look, I don't mean to interfere with your family business, but Minnie's a part of our team. I have to make sure everyone's in the right frame of mind to compete. And I can't help but feel that her conversation with you was a little demotivating. I'm concerned it's going to impact her performance on race day. I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as wasting time. Like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home simply adores Minnie's artwork. She's not here to speak for herself, but as her teacher, I felt like I should pass along the message.
I agree that Minnie has artistic talent. But I stand by what I said earlier. Hobbies are hobbies. Work is work. A couple of fans isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, about that. Take a look at this letter.
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from Minnie's fan base. They wanted to write one letter each, but I told them I couldn't take a whole sack of mail on a long-distance trip. So instead, my student Nepeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much one brushstroke per person.
Nepeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the competition, but given the situation, I made the executive decision to give it to you now.
So how many people is this?
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes, making art isn't a worthwhile job? And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of income. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones at that. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned that being a bard is seen as a very respectable profession here. Let's imagine Minnie was a bard for a second. Instead of drawings and paintings, she'd produce poetry and songs. Instead of fans, she'd have an audience. Would you still be inclined to stop her from being creative? Would lyrics and music be just as much of a waste of time?
That is true. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
I take your point, but there's still the issue of her health.
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile as you think. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive sports in my tribe since I was a little kid, so I know what I'm talking about. Sure, Minnie's not built like a pro bodybuilder, but she's got great potential. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health. Far better than staying cooped up at home all the time.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Really. I feel great. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved and I'm sleeping better.
Minnie, Sometimes I forget how grown up you are now. You're your own person with your own ideas. To tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of comics and yaoi publishing house. When all's said and done, we just want you to have a safe and stable life. The last thing we want is to see you suffer. But a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So, give it your best shot.
I will.
But a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So, give it your best shot. See it through to the end.
I will.
Don't worry, I'll make sure Minnie gets through this safe and sound.
Thank you, Honorary Knight. It really does ease my mind knowing that you're on the team. I think I've said enough for one day. Minnie, you're free to attend training and attend the competition. But you're not to stay out at night. Come home and sleep in your own bed. Understand?
Yes, Dad.
Minnie collects her luggage to they promise to bring her tomorrow's training session.
Whew. At least we got there in the end.
I bet they kidnapped her. Your powers of persuasion worked like a charm.
It was a shot in the dark, honestly. I'm not good at dealing with family drama. Sure as heck didn't have a plan B, so it's a good thing the letter worked. This is way more than I signed up for. I only came here to buy that, merch stuff or whatever.
Even though it wasn't what you signed up for, you really rose to the occasion.
No, you think? I don't know. Seeing how Minnie's parents were acting, it just reminded me of a similar situation from a while back. Sometimes someone can love their idea of another person so much that they'll try to mold them to fit that mental image.
Oh, her star quest. Oh, that mother.
But if love is starting to restrict your freedom, it's time to get out. Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't nearly that extreme.
Ooh, that's true. Who is that lady again? That lady is weird ass lady.
Let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day and we have to deliver results.
Now so time for tears.
The cross-country contest is about to begin! So many people have shown up! How's everyone doing? Feeling ready?
Towels, hot soup, warm blankets. Yeah, I think I'm all set. Captain is taking the team through a warm-up as planned. Once the race starts, I'll go wait at the finish line to hand out water and blankets to the contestants.
I got here a little late because I was coming from home. Are they still warming up? The race is gonna start any minute.
Yeah. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Huh. It's not like Varessa and Shilonen to be behind schedule. Okay, we'll go check on them.
Thanks, guys.
Go Fiatella, go! They died. What happened? I feel like it's the guy.
What's wrong? You all look so serious.
It's Igong. He's come down with a fever.
I wish I'd acted sooner. I've been checking in with him constantly since he started sneezing. And he said he was fine, but still. I should have known better.
He probably hoped he could tough it out until the end of the competition, but now it's broken into a full-blown fever. He doesn't even have the energy to get out of bed.
We've been in touch with the organizing committee, and they're making sure he stays warm and takes his medication. They actually sent a medic to look after him, so he's in good hands.
Well, that's good. But what about the race? You're one team member short, and it's about to kick off any minute.
Aren't we
What are we
part
gonna
of
do?
it?
This race is a huge deal for all of us. Minnie's parents are already waiting at the finish line. Our only hope now is...
Me? I can try. I'll do it.
That was our first thought too. You've trained with us, so you know the course. Plus, you have a good level of fitness and plenty of outdoor experience. I don't feel great about roping you in at the last minute, though. There's nothing worse than someone dumping an urgent job on you when you least expect it, and making you feel like you can't turn it down.
We'd love to have you on the team, but only if you're willing.
I won't let Miri down. I won't let your trip to Onslaught be in vain. Soulblazers don't give up without a fight. Ooh, I like the last one.
To Miney to the rescue once again! You'll always be Natlan's hero, Traveler. Wherever you go, we place our pride and our hope in you.
All right, let's save the fawning for later. We don't have much time. The order for the relay will be as follows. First me, second Traveler, third Veressa, and finally Minnie. Your section of the course is the first uphill stretch. Remember to pace yourself and conserve your energy. Don't try to sprint the whole way. Once I hand you the baton, follow the signs until you reach the statue, where you'll hand it off to Veressa.
We can do this, guys.
Got it. Bro, we're gonna win. Have you seen Shilonen's fucking skate? And like Veressa's running? Got it.
All right, time to make a move. Everyone, get to your starting positions.
Bruh. The feverish patient lies fast asleep. With the competition drawing near, it's best to head to the arena with the others for now.
Contestants, spectators, welcome to the Dragon Spine International Cross Country Challenge.
Oh my god.
My name is Draff, and I'll be serving as referee for today's proceedings by appointment of the organizing committee.
We
Let
have a
me
hot
start
guy
by
here.
saying I wish all our teams the best of luck.
Two hot
and I look
guys.
forward to a day of new personal bests, fantastic results, and of course, playing by the rules. I'm also obliged to remind everyone how important it is to remain within the bounds of the official race zone. The terrain on Dragon Spine is hazardous, and the last thing we want is anyone getting injured, or worse. The organizing committee has taken steps to remove all hazards from the race course, but the rest of the mountain remains a danger zone. Contestants, if you find yourselves unable to complete the race due to injury, illness, or other reasons, please step to the side of the track. A member of the organizing committee will come to your assistance and deliver first aid if necessary.
Captain, where's Igong? The race is about to start.
I'm afraid Igong came down with a fever. He's sleeping it off at the moment. Sorry, Minnie. He's not going to be taking part today.
What? But that means...
Don't worry, I've got this. I'll run Igang's section.
The Traveler won't let you down, Minnie. He's a pro at this stuff. Heck, you might even have a shot at first place.
Okay, got it. Thanks for coming to the rescue.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the cross-country relay teams. From Sumeru, the Sand
A hot guy.
Blasters. From Inazuma, Lightning Strike. From Liyue, the
This dude.
Sunset Squadron. And from Fontaine, the Frostbite Friends. Next, we have the Adventurer contingent. Dragon Spine must be scaled. And coming all the way from Springvale,
The mild hunt.
the Mild Hunt. Last, but by no means least, we have a team that brings together contestants from all over Teyvat. The Soulblazers.
Ooh, looks like we've got some pretty strong competition.
Don't panic. There's no need to be nervous. Think about Fiatenna. It's time to show our courage. Together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome. And if there is, just charge right on through.
That is true.
I'm not sure that's an option for everyone else. Okay, fine. Yeah, charge it is. I'm not gonna nitpick your motivational speech.
I'll show you how it's done.
I'm gonna give it my all. I believe in our team, and I believe in me.
Will all contestants please proceed to your starting positions? Ready? Go!
You can do it!
Ugh, yikes. It's even colder today. Just my luck.
Boost your stamina here!
Travelers up ahead. Time to pass on the baton.
Eyes on the road!
Whew, made it.
Great, I'll take it from here.
Girl.
My section is uphill all the way. I gotta remember to pace myself.
You're killing it!
Keep going!
I feel like one of them is from the Liwe. He's gotta cheat.
There's the statue! Varesa's waiting. Come on. Almost there. Varesa, I did it.
Thanks. My time to shine. No time for a detour. Just gonna jump on down through the gap.
Wait.
Running late again.
Huh?
It's the downhill stretch. Full speed ahead. Minnie's waiting for me.
Yeah! Speed Demon!
Minnie, you take it from here. I'll be right behind you.
All right, here goes nothing.
Are we gonna... This is so sweet.
Yeah!
Monsters! At least they're not on the course. Better steer clear. Oh, everyone's waiting for me by the side of the course. I'm coming, guys.
I can't do it. I'm out of steam. I can barely see. Wait, is this the right way?
Shoot! I've gone off course! No, stay back!
Uh-oh.
Help!
It's fine. No, it's fine.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag this team down.
I believe in you, Minnie.
I do too.
Let me help you.
I know I should keep going, but I'm sorry. I can't
Girl,
ignore this.
what are you gonna do about that?
Quick, over here!
Someone's injured. We have to help them.
Vresa! Traveler! On it. Minnie, get the injured person to the finish line. We'll handle the rest. What happened? Someone got injured? Amber, we got a situation. Roger that. On it! Let's chase this menace out of here! Traveler, together!
An engraved name's echo!
Headbutt! Hi! Ultimate flying kick! Yeah! Charge!
It's fine, Minnie.
Don't blame yourself, Minnie. It's not your fault.
You did great, Minnie.
Ollie Gong, don't force yourself to speak if you're not up to it. Honestly, I'm amazed you even made it here to watch.
How did the end of the race go? Are you okay, Minnie?
Traveler?
It's okay. I'll explain. I'm really sorry, Honorary Knight, but by the time I got that wounded guy to the finish line, all the other teams had finished the race. The
It's
staff has
fine.
taken him to get checked out, so I think he'll be okay. But we didn't get the results we wanted. I'm sorry. You guys were leading the whole way, and I went and let the team down.
Oh, Minnie.
When I first saw that guy in trouble, I hesitated for a moment. Everyone's worked so hard to get here. If I hadn't gone back to help him, we would have actually gotten a decent ranking. Amber and the emergency staff were nearby, and you guys weren't far away either. It's not like he would have been in life-threatening danger if I'd carried on. But I just couldn't tear myself away.
It's okay, Minnie. We understand. How could any of us turn a blind eye to a person in need? Wherever the Soulblazer treads, help is always at hand.
Wait, where's that line from?
My brain just came up with it on the spot.
Thanks, Captain.
Minnie! Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried.
Minnie! You could have put your life at risk.
Please, don't ever scare us like that again.
I'm sorry.
A minor incident ended up dashing your hopes of victory. It sucks, but that's life sometimes. You bust a gut and still end up nothing to show for it. But nothing is wasted. Everyone had fun along the way, and seeds planted today may still bear fruit tomorrow. Minnie still looks a little frustrated, but she'll get through it.
Minnie, are you alright? Are you hurt at all?
Oh, hi, Ref. No, I'm not hurt. I'm all good. It's you.
Hello. I'm Kenzo from Team Lightning Strike. Because of your help, I escaped with no major injuries. I can't thank you enough.
Team Lightning Strike has had a discussion with the organizing committee. Minnie's actions in helping her fellow contestant are commendable. The organizing committee are all in agreement that were it not for this incident, Team Soulblazers would have ranked much higher in the race. As things stand, Team Soulblazers did not rank highly enough to receive medals. However, we believe that you still deserve recognition for your performance. Therefore, in addition to the medals for winners and runners-up, the organizing committee has decided to issue a special honorary medal to your team, recognizing your commitment to putting lives first.
Thank you, Mr. Draff. Mom, Dad, I know what you're gonna say. A deal's a deal. I won't fight it.
Very well. Then we'll stick to what we all agreed. From now on, Minnie, as long as you promise to be careful, you are free to go traveling abroad.
What? But Dad, I thought...
You achieved what you set out to do. You got ranked in the competition. Maybe it wasn't the ranking you hoped for, but it's enough for me.
And for me. Look, you even have a medal to prove it.
You know, maybe we should turn this into a family vacation. Yes, let's all go and visit Yai Publishing House together.
And not land, bro. And not land.
After hearing so much about your favorite comic books, I'd love to find out if they have anything suitable for older folks like me and your mother.
Amazing! Hey, Minnie, this is a great start.
You have no idea how happy this makes me.
This is a moment to remember. I think it calls for a photograph.
Good call. All right, group photo.
Oh, let's pose like Fiatena and Mawika from Volume 2, where they go into battle together for the first time.
That is so cool. That is so sweet.
Well, we weren't the winning team or the runners-up, but one way or another, we still came away with medals.
I'm sorry. I picked the worst time to get sick, didn't I?
Don't even think about that, Igong. Just focus on getting better.
It's a shame we didn't all get to compete together. But at least we got a group photo.
If anyone has regrets, I say we come back next time and go for gold.
I'll be back.
Take it easy, Igong. Next time, you can start by not getting ill. Captain, I think I'll join you for training next time just in case. That way, I can fill in if someone has to drop out at the last minute.
It's decided then. The Soulblazers will return for the next cross-country challenge.
I'll be there. And next year will be like Sumeru's rainforest. And then Fontaine's underwater.
It's a deal.
Go for it. Oh, okay.
Before you guys arrived, I did some more artwork for Nepeka. It's boxed up and sitting on my desk, ready to go. Could you wait for me here, Shilonen? I'll run home and grab it. I'll try not to be too long.
Are you kidding me? I'm not waiting here. I'll come with you.
Oh, even better. Then you can come in for a snack.
Sweet. Lead the way.
This photo is amazing. Should we take a few more?
Let's do it. We can try some other poses.
All right. In that case, I'd better go grab some comics. We can look through them for reference.
But there's too many good ones to choose from. We'll probably get so caught up in reading comics that we forget to take the photos.
Hi, Miko.
Hello there, little
Oh,
one.
it's voiced.
What a lovely surprise. Where have your travels taken you recently?
You know, just there. You tell Miko about Minnie, the Legion, said blah 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 blah.
Oh, they all sound quite adorable. It must have been quite an adventure for them, coming from far and wide, crossing national boundaries to meet with kindred spirits. Ah, it's a tale filled with the romance of youth.
Ooh, okay.
The Soulblazer saga seems to have quite a strong following. Maybe it's time to run another round of reprints. With such a dedicated fan base, it's only right to throw a token of gratitude their way. How about some free comic books, There's quite a large group of you. I'll need to make sure there's enough to go around.
Damn, so generous. Thanks. I'll be sure to share them with the group.
These are first edition prints. You won't find them for sale anywhere. Take good care of them now.
Oh, she's so generous.
Miko gave us a pretty generous stash of comics. Since the plan is to share them with the group, why don't we display them somewhere that everyone can see? Let's put them near the book stand at the Legion of Soulblazers camp. That way, it'll be easy for people to browse.
You borrow a bookcase, something.
Nice! It's looking good. Now, people can come and pick some out when they're free.
That is so generous and sweet.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you're here too! Amber told me that there's gonna be a race here and loads loads of other cool activities. I'm having the best time. The nice people running the stalls gave me loads and loads of gifts to take home with me. Here, have this snowman. I won it from one of the games.
Oh. Okay.
If you ever have some free time,
Oh,
we should go play
it has
together.
Doroko. I get 20 primo jumps from that? Oh, this is Fiatena, huh? In the comic books.
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold, but wow, what an experience!
Oh, I remember her second story quest. It's about her traveling.
I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soulblazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. So, I ended up making a character stand. Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little.
That looks good.
Have you ever heard of the Soulblazer saga?
Not really. No, I just, I just read it.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What? In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the Legion of Soulblazers. No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence!
Damn, she just giving. Damn, they're giving us a ton of primo gems.
Honorary Knight! We're so lucky to have you come and test out the entertainment stalls. It really puts my mind at ease.
Why he sounds like that? He sounds so goofy.
This is actually my first time taking part in a development project, so I'm a little nervous. It's kind of frying my brain.
He's so
All I had to
cute.
do was put a casing on an existing device. Oh, but there were so many design considerations, so many parameters to adjust. I don't envy Captain Albedo, having to create purpose-built devices from scratch. Oh, it must be such a difficult task.
I think it's functioning really well. Don't be hard on yourself. You can only get better.
Wow, thank you. Thanks, Honorary Knight. That means a lot coming from you. I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can build some useful stuff for the reconnaissance company. Oh, I won a few toys in one of the games. I'd like you to have this one.
Bro, it's weird. Like a character like Mika has an earring. It's just weird to imagine. This is so fucking cute, by the way. Oh my fucking god.
I have another one the same. Now, whenever I look at it, I'll think of all the encouragement you gave me.
It was so fucking cute. They have to make this a merch, a plushie. Oh, this is so fucking cute.
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place. If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, you gotta make it worth their while. Hopefully, these stalls will keep people entertained and make the atmosphere in the camp more relaxed. I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the teams to decorate their tents with. Here you go. These are for the Soulblazers. Best of luck in the competition, and don't forget to have fun!
Okay, so we're finally done with this event store quest, and I noticed that they're not focused on the event quest as much as on the previous nations. So they kind of removed the cutscenes, but they added a tons of illustrations. And I like the illustrations in this one. It's like the comics. And in terms of the plot, I think it's good, and it's more so um light-hearted, and it's mild. Um the difference between this is that they kind of just showcase their characters or and character development after the Natlan arc, and I think I really like that because in Aino's event, it's more so her character as a person and her past. They gave context on that with her mentor. I forgot the name of her mentor. And then we went to Sumeru with the Ibis King, which is also really important um for the lore. Um and also like a semi introduction to the Torre. Then we're here with Varesa, which is like, yes, Fiatella is a part of Natlan history, but the way they presented it, it's more so through a comic book. So yes, she is an historical figure, but they presented it in a much more milder way, and I'm not gonna complain about that. And yeah, I liked it. I mean, yes, Fietana in the comic series is the main focus of this event, but at the same time, they showcase more of like Shilonen's character development after the Nepeka incident and the Natlan incident. Then Varesa's character, they also showcased her her personality with her like being a hero or something like that. Then about the storyline of this event quest, it kind of hits closer to home, especially for the artist and alike. It kind of like, you understand it as an artist myself. So yeah, like, I'm not gonna go into more details about it, but I feel like the story is so straightforward that we as a collective understands it. I mean, that's it. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's all. I also like the little anecdotes in the end. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Bye bye.